Good morning. Today we'll explore how critical criminology emerged as an alternative approach in criminology. Um, Critical criminology challenges traditional understandings that primarily aimed to identify and control crime. It is developed alongside other new deviancy theories such as labeling theory and others like social reaction theory, for example. This marks a fundamental shift from the dominant positivistic paradigms that have long shaped criminological thought. Traditional positivist criminology focused heavily on finding causes of crime with the goal of correcting behavior and maintaining social order. Sociologists such as Lynch, for example, argues that this approach often legitimized controlling marginalized populations and in effect normalizing punishment. However, over time, these understandings became the unquestioned norm within criminology and the criminal justice systems, as in many cases it still is today. Critical criminology challenges these long accepted ideas about crime and justice by inviting us to question what crime really means and who holds the power to punish. Ratner, for example, describes this as constructing an alternative to the prevailing state-dominated approaches. This perspective encourages us to rethink fundamental concepts surrounding the justice systems. Most critical criminologists adopt a critical social science stance that rejects positivism. They focus on broader social structures rather than individual factors like trauma or psychology, for example. This approach helps deconstruct widely accepted, but however taken for granted forms of knowledge, giving us an opportunity to open pathways to social change by questioning established norms and power relations within criminology. And then if people like, for example, Sayer talks about denaturalizing dominant criminological knowledge, which means revealing that current justice systems and social controls are not inevitable or natural, but rather it is constructed. By doing so, critical criminologists explore alternate ways of administering justice that can be more just and certainly more equitable. This type of approach connects scholars with activism, encouraging efforts to change existing structures of domination, which is really the ultimate goal. So, to sum it up, critical criminology is not just an academic exercise. It actively researches power relations and social domination, aiming to propose and enact alternatives to existing systems. Moving forward, we'll delve into key theorists such as Karl Marx, Michel Foucault, for example, who have influenced critical criminological thought and explore emerging elements shaping this very, very important field.